Kill the pig who eat its flesh. To kill is to defile, but to honor is to eat. Don't waste, don't waste, don't waste. Give me your vampire kiss, the one that consumes me like a raging fire. Promise to be thorough, promise to be rough, promise to keep your promise just this once. Let it burn as it runs. I've never tasted a purer hope, one that tells me that the castles won't be empty and the crows won't fly as long as I clip their wings, as long as I roam the halls keeping candles lit, as long as I, no you, no we. Is it just me? I beg you, can you see? Where's the infection going and where did it start? I've worn numbness like a blanket and now I fear it's reached my heart. My mother called and said she didn't know me, and I said, you only know my teeth. Not the ones I carry with me, but the ones that spilled out, the ones you keep. They should invent a summer that's bearable. Not crushing, not fawning, not yearning, not longing, not crushing on you. Every poem I write is about hunting is a hunt, and sometimes life is like that too. Truth be told, most days I'm pure emotion, but not in a way that feels. The sickness is too far bent for that, like a dog nipping at my heels. Terminally ill, but beautiful still, so there's no use in mourning. On the phone, mid-afternoon, no, not in the morning. Strawberries and cream, you told me. We were talking castles and journeys and summer heat, fresh food and caskets. Continue my long-standing tradition of making notes when people speak, even if it's all imagined. Somewhere in the house, something is buzzing. Somewhere across the street, a phone rings. The vampire's wife lives as a housefly because I left my blood-stained dishes in the sink. Thank you.
My mother had to die 47 times and come back, Christ-like and risen, but I adored her in the ways you did mother me, and I didn't smother love when I'm still grieving you yesterday. I learned to be a mother at 8 and ate less than I should, but I didn't want to die. You needed me, so I started knocking, and little love, and it was good. I took up that space this way. But when I say I love you, I mean I love forgiving you because she let me down once a year, and even though she tried, I tried, and so angry every day that I had to learn to meet her. When I was 9, I think I killed God, or at least my God, because I feel lonely when she is awake, and every time I pray she seems to get sick and my heart not thicker. Jesus resurrected her to return to heaven, so when my mother ceases again, her wake is sadder, knowing it is temporary, knowing she will die again for a time. I'm sitting with chocolate ice cream blood drying over my mouth now, so I guess I still grew up despite the promise of dying. But I still don't want anything unless I almost die trying to get it, so I don't enjoy most things, and I'm most content when I'm sad, so I'm wondering whether healing is possible in a world where mothers are invincible and we are all only little children. This is very simple. It's very strange and weird and a bit gross, but I've learned to love it over time. It's called the inside of my toilet. The inside of my toilet tastes like piss, poo, and blood in 5 different shades. It tastes like the last thing I ate on Sunday and my hopes and dreams when I was 10. It tastes like finger-throat upheavals, the bottom layer of my sins, and watery IBS expulsions, the feeling of watching my mother's convulsions, and the smell of our sex was married. It tastes like the red of my rotten womb,
short amount of time in the morning exists before all thoughts, good and bad, come rushing in. Some use a machine, others a pot, but at the end of the day, it's just plain old coffee. I know people who clean, stretch, smoke, or stare, while the warm, smoky liquid percolates or filters through the decisions that led them to having a 9 to 5. The stare can mean anything. The stare can mean anything. It could be the split decision that makes you want to leave it all and move to a warmer, cheaper country. Or it could be a succession of memories, past morning coffees with friends, lovers, partners, flatmates, family, and colleagues. Or it could even be a study of the apparatus that produces a source of energy. Either way, there's a reason coffee drinkers don't want to chat before their first sip. Your small talk enters a stream of consciousness whose only structure comes after that first gulp. So, dear coffee purists, instead of looking down on those who don't make their coffee at home in the morning, admire them for their courage. They embrace the world and all its noises before any roasted aromas have hit their senses. Go forth, fighters of the modern world, seeking on the other side of the watered-in city line you use for commuting, and which I use to go to the BFI and get coffee. This one is called Your Type. Do I always look for the same physique because I'm looking for you, trying not to forget how your curly hair made me feel? Or do I seek reminders of your presence to defeat you, as if I'm in a sequel, or looking for a rematch with my arch nemesis? Cinephiles, real film lovers, hate being asked, what's your favourite film? Much like we all hate when people ask, what's your type? They expect us to describe how we would look, picturing us walking down the streets together, arms interlocked. If you can answer such a question without hesitating, chances are you haven't met your type yet. Before you think me a patronizing old man in an arrogant younger body, let me ask you a question. Is it easy for you to say what your type looks like exactly? Is there really no hesitation in your voice as you try to accurately, yet inoffensively list the ideal attributes you're looking for? Are they a deal breaker? Can you really deal with the white hips you love? With the tattoos you can't stand? Or his strong cheekbones, paired with the hairline you can't see? A million people go through your mind. Sometimes you wish you could just name your type. Not a movie star, but a real person you met, touched, longed for. Even if you think you can easily describe your ideal face, body, or outfit, which you want to take off anyway, are they separate items you're adding to a Barbie or Ken doll? Or are they attached to someone? Real? Have you met them? Or do they only exist in your dreams? Have you followed them on Instagram for years and created an imaginary bond? Or were they nice enough that you felt a connection which really wasn't there? Before you let all these questions mull over in your young, beautiful, and complicated mind, try to remember how comfortable you felt the last time someone asked you what your type is. Chances are you felt vulnerable. And along with the men and women of your dreams came the ones you sometimes wish you could forget. Those who hurt you, that you wrong, and the ones that got away. Our type, if we can call it that, is a complex amalgamation of feelings and memories, where we felt wanted, appreciated, and seen. What we're looking for isn't a face, a body, a look. It's a feeling everyone needs, to know you are loved, somewhere, somehow. Thank you.
When I pray to God, I pray not to one man, for God is not one man, God is men, God is women, God is children, God is everywhere. In the air we breathe, the water that we drink, and the food we eat, in the very earth we walk upon. I pray to all of this, to all of you, when I pray to God. I pray for myself. I pray that for the short time I am on this earth, I make a positive difference to this dangerous, frustrating, but still beautiful world I wake up in every day. I pray that my thoughts, words, and do as little harm as possible. I pray for my loved ones, for my friends and my family, both near to me and distant. I pray for their good fortune and for their peace of mind. For their fate affects me as mine does them. I pray for forgiveness and I pray to forgive, to nurture compassion, to negotiate the anger and the selfish impulses innate to all of us. I pray for the world, everything and everyone within it, for we all affect, endanger, harm and revitalise ourselves in ways so subtle we do not even recognise them. I pray for the living, that we remember the lessons and build upon the achievements of all those who came before. I pray that what the living learn is remembered and built upon by all those yet to come. I pray to them, I pray to you, when I pray to God. Love is a feeling, an invisible but very real feeling, a strong feeling, a feeling of caring, a feeling of desire. Love is you, love is me, love is what binds us together in society. Love is emotional, love is physical, love is paternal, love is familial, love is platonic sometimes, love is sexual. Love is not loneliness, love is not jealousy, love is not greed, love is respect. Love is not absolute, love is not binding, love is not possession, love is not stalking, love is not obsession, love is not living in fear of rejection. Love is not a fairy tale, love is not a fantasy, love is not voyeurism, love is not pornography, love is neither hate nor worship of another, love is empathizing, love is understanding, love is listening, love is sympathetic, but sympathy should never be a substitute for love. Love is not gaining, love is giving, love is sharing. Love is not violence, love is not abuse, love is not rape, love is not perversion, love is never harm. Love is not guilt, love is not excuses, love is not dishonesty, love is openness, love is not leisurely, love is not easy, love needs work, love is hard. Love is a risk, love is dangerous, love is transformation, love is change. Love is not the future, love is not the past, love is the present, love is in the moment. Love is not permanent, love is not holding on. Sometimes love is letting go and moving on. Love is in everything. Every living being that interacts with the environment. To live without love is to never live at all. For we all laugh, we all cry, we all live, we all die. But those who really live, love.
This one's from Mark, who shattered my heart over and over again. The man who tempted me to the grip of adultery and made me his little sculptures. Mark, you ruined my day from beyond the grave. You poured fresh ooze, you stained my tears like oil that tarnishes cotton with sadness. You brought me this pain. Even love left on my skin by the other him still bears your name. I bled for you, and you tried to convince me that it was pure beauty, that it was only red paint, ink that bleeds through endless piles of pages. I used to have a life. Your love was only there, cold, crushed velvet that folds on skin like a rolling storm. You drowned me in laughter, held my head under the sea until I could no longer breathe. I was only ever treading water, gulping and gasping, screaming and begging, too far out to be heard, too far gone to be yours. I know the clouds would made my sky, and returning touch would make me cry, and my heartbeat again the sound of a lie. This was all you're doing. You are the stubborn weed embedding yourself in the pure as the soil, sprouting into fights and mistakes and secrets and lies. You are everything that went wrong. You bring me pain that spreads like a forest fire. You take me to the unholiest depths of hell. Why do you relish in holding me down? The angels already fallen, locked out, locked away, pacing the deserted hallway, shut off from real life and real love and everything that was good. I am worth nothing. You took my love and cheapened it. You struck the foundations until everything crumbled away. Now I play the waiting game. I feed on illusions of impending heartbreak and dulled, loud, depressive darkness. But what would you say if I chose to slit your throat with your own lips? Use your words against you. If you see me, let it be with storms of misery swirling in your eyes and memories of me born to your shadow. Love, stare into the eclipse until you are blind. My name will echo around your grave and droop to your knees. Maybe you are my comeback. You are proof that I have learned my lessons. I will get away this time. Keys to the house in one hand, matches in the other. Didn't I tell you your words were gasoline? I fire all
how you feel against my enamel. Temporary duration between tongue and cheek. A little too envious of what it'd be like to exist under your skin. Ego trip, a holiday I somehow managed never to come back from. Siren eyes, they change color when it suits me to. The next one is called Porcelain Arms. Porcelain Arms. You guys are thinking about yourselves too much. We're a bit self-obsessed, aren't we? Bleeding onto what it means to equalize at the same foamy line, imparting down a familiar yet extremely dissimilar path. I accidentally almost put your shoes on. My hands are nearly as big as yours. Mirror up to me, mirror up to you. Pain study. We are a marvel to gaze upon, aren't we? Extreme self-importance. Perforated surfaces we inevitably leak through. Say it again, you scare me. Thank you. The next one, I just have two more. Actually, yeah. Okay. This one's called Monologue. Wake your jaws to feeling. Car crashes between lips. We risk ourselves to the unholiness of knotted cherry stems every time. That must be some serious funny bone out there. I'm ready to be enveloped in my own desires. I want to fall victim to that gauzy pins and needles feeling. Sterling silver will never tarnish and still deserve some routine deep cleaning. Red ribbons cascading every step we take, and we wonder why their eyes follow us, mouths all agape. Okay, I have another short one. Then I may end on a funny one if you guys are okay with that. Yes? Slay. This one's called Teeth. Entanglement supersedes blood, although that thick red humany molasses memory never fails. We all surely recall our first cut, the initial taste, as we lifted pricked finger to mouth, metallic, bitter, sweet, only when you've been the one to draw it from my lips. Thank you. And then still this one. This is the funny one. Hopefully. We'll see. If you guys don't like it, that's okay. It's called Hayflick's Limit. Actually, no, that's the funny one. Wait, hang on. It's like a way to start one. Okay, yeah. Totally different vibe. This one's called Here's What Went Wrong on Our Future Date. Different vibe. Okay. Here's what went wrong on our future date. 1. You were late, as men typically are. Fine, you assuaged my distaste for a few moments as you happened to suggest a biodynamic funky orange. Okay, all right. 2. You brought up your ex's failing heart brand, which made you sound a lot more boring than she, a failure. All right, you cleared things up a little by saying you hope for the best. 3. You made a point to mention 2 or 3 times that you work in a big old job where they pay you real nice. But you mentioned it right before you said you love to treat people, so I guess I'll say it, despite it. 4. You say we should split the bill, well, because you don't know me and you aren't sure if I'll be back another time. You say it's in good faith, though. You're happy to buy another bottle for your mine. No problem, I say, with a wink. Let's have one more here. Just gonna pop to the sink. Gotta wash my hands while you're sweating boisterousness. I head to the loo, and to my delight, I see a makeshift exit, a back window leading straight out of sight. See ya, or not. Thank you.